I think it's a combination of things. Obviously, our execution was a little off. Their effort was a lot more than our effort, and so I think that's the only thing you can attest it to. I mean, they wanted it a little more. They strained their bodies a little more than we did, so they win and we lose.
Before the game, you had talked about timing, how important it was to this offense. Do you think that factored into it at all? Do you think that played any part of it, or did you guys feel pretty good with your timing?
Yeah, timing was fine. I mean, we ran at the same plays we ran all week, same plays we ran all year. So, I mean, timing had nothing to do with it. It was just, they out-efforted us, and I think you can get into a million different things, but, I mean, that's why they won the game.
One of those million things, Dana pointed to the lack of side-adjusting routes, or
yep.
Was that an issue of guys just not recognizing what they needed to do, or just not doing it? Or
I think that's, and I group it all together. I group the effort together as mental focus. I think they were a little more in tune, tunnel vision than we were. Obviously, at receiver, we missed every side adjustment ever in the possible world universe, and part of that's probably my fault. Part of that's their focus. It's not something we didn't go over all week. But, yeah, I mean, for some reason we get out there and they do exactly on defense what we think they're going to do, and we act like we've never seen it before. So, I don't know, yeah.
I remember you saying maybe a week or two ago how these guys were maybe reading articles about how many yards they're putting up, blah, blah, blah. And do you feel like that was a factor at all?
I'm a psychic. No, I mean, I think some of it is. I mean, I think partly, just honesty, I think it is. I mean, I think that, the environment and everything, you have to be extremely careful when people are patting you on your back and telling you that you're the greatest thing ever and this and that, and you got articles written about you about your stats and this and that, and, it affects your preparation, it affects your focus, and it affects your effort, in my opinion. And I think, did that have everything to do with it? Probably not. Did it have something to do with it? It definitely did.
Did you notice anything different these first two practices coming off the loss in the body language of the players? Any difference in the attitude?
Yeah, I thought today's practice was probably one of our better of the year, to be honest with you. I mean, that's what I lost. In the way we lost that game, that's exactly what you want to see from players, bounce back. In my opinion, adversity reveals character, it doesn't build character. And so you find out exactly who you're playing with when you face a little time of adversity.
Rutgers has lost about 15 in a row to West Virginia.
Thanks.
So would you say that those kids there at Rutgers will be fired up?
I think
motivated?
Everybody's fired up to play. Everybody, in my opinion.
West Virginia didn't look fired up against Syracuse. They looked dormant.
I think everybody in the world that watched the game would probably have the same exact opinion.
It's embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing.
That's exactly what I said the first comment. Extremely.
And the coach says they were out-coached.
Exactly. Totally
outcoached. And also outplayed.
Out-coached and outplayed is the only way I would put it.
Yeah.